What's up, guys? Frank Duffy coming back from Cressy Sports Performance with another installment of Move Better Monday. I'm here with Zach today, and we're going to go over full range control of a joint and end range control on a joint. Now, we see a lot of throwing arms here at Cressy Sports Performance, so we need to make sure that our arm care protocol is good to make sure that they don't get injured in layback, which would be their end range of motion, but then also coming through the ball, which would be full range. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up in what's called a 90-90 ER hold. So Zach's going to set up half kneeling. Now I'm going to pull his elbow up, and now we're going to pull him into his end range of motion. Now, we typically get injured at end ranges, so it's important for us to get strong there. What he's going to do is he's going to apply some resistance into my top hand, and then relax. And he's going to do the same thing. Now, we'll set this up for sets of 6, so push. And just learn how to really control his end range of motion back, okay? The second thing we'll do is work on our full range control, which will be more manual resistance. So I want you to push into my top hand. So now go ahead, push all the way back. Now we're working on full range control, trying to pull the shoulder into external rotation. Do one more. Good. That's an example we'll use for the shoulder. Another one I like to use for the hip to control hip extension will be with the lacrosse ball, baseball, whatever you got. I'm going to set Zach up in quadruped position. So he's going to do it on his left leg so you guys can see what's going on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shorten his range of motion and have him squeeze this ball in. Now from here, he's going to build tension throughout his upper back. I want you to bring this down just a little bit, okay? So he's trying to stay in a neutral position here. Now all he's going to do is he's going to extend his hip back as far as he can without compensating through the lower back. Trying to get up as high as he can. This is an example of full range control. He's trying to extend as much as he possibly can, making sure that that ball doesn't fall out. We could do this in the shortened range of motion, and if it falls out like that, we could also train a lengthened range of motion. So I want you to extend out. Now we'll do the same thing here, trying to extend up. We always want to focus short range and end range. Once we figure out where we're at, we can put the ball back in, and then when we set up, we could take a box, put him at his end range of motion, and really force him to stabilize hard, try to get more range of motion, just like that 90-90 hold we did with the shoulder. It's figuring out where we need more control, attacking those positions so that we don't get injured when we get into layback or when we extend off a mound, just to prevent injury as much as possible. Give those a shot and let me know what you think.